Welcome to Visions of Our People, where we feature brothers and sisters who have followed their vision to build businesses, institutions, or services that serve, profit, and uplift our community. Listen as we share the ideas, experiences, and skills that help to shape their unique stories of commitment, perseverance, and triumph. Be inspired and catch your vision on Visions of Our People. Now, here's our host.
Pamoja Tutashenda, brothers and sisters, together we will win. This is Kafing Mwafrika Moore, your host and producer of Visions of Our People. And today we're sharing the vision of David E. Robinson III, also known as Brother Chijioke. He's the director of the Sinfo-Nia Youth Orchestra that is made up of young orchestral musicians from all over the metro Atlanta area who performs a variety of multicultural music. Brother Robinson is a fifth generation, 35-year string teacher of the DeKalb County school system. And today we're going to talk to Brother Chijioke of Sinfo-Nia and how we can support the organization and these young musicians. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, graduated from Highland Park High School in 1973, went on to Morehouse College, graduated from there in 1978, but in 1974, my freshman year, I joined the Nation, the Shrine of the Black Madonna, at Clark College back then. It was called an Afternoon with BCN, and our group was responsible for helping the Ingenia cadre turn the old Gordon Theater, which was a segregated theater, into the Shrine of the Black Madonna #9. I got my further musical training at Morehouse. I was sort of self-taught on the piano and organ playing gospel music, although I had some formal training playing piano. But I became an organist there in 1975, August 1975. So it's been like over 43 years I've been in music ministry and love to serve. In terms of the string instruments, I've always played the string instruments. Cello is my first string instrument, then the double bass. Then when I was in college, my last year there, I'm going to say my second senior year, I learned how to play the viola. Then I just fooled around with the violin once I got hired. But after I played viola, I had graduated. I came back to Atlanta after spending some time in Detroit and Kalamazoo. And played in the Clark College Orchestra on viola. I saw that the orchestra director there, Mr. James Patterson, did not have any viola players. I said, "Oh, you don't have any viola players? I think I could play one if you have an instrument back there. I could see what I could do." I only had a string methods course for one semester. And sure enough, not only did I hang in there with that orchestra, I had gotten a lot of gigs playing viola because viola players are rare.
How many instruments did you actually play, my brother?
Let's see. I could play cello, bass, viola, violin, bass guitar, piano, Hammond organ. I used to play the clarinet and the saxophones and the bass clarinet, contrabass clarinet, and all of that. And I think that's about it.
Well, I counted over 10 instruments that you play, my brother.
Yeah, and as a teacher, I encourage my students, that play the string instruments, and those who play band instruments to pick up on a keyboard, just buy themselves a keyboard, fool around with it, and they can get them a job in some churches or whatever.
So how did you get involved in with Sinfo-Nia, and what does Sinfo-Nia mean?
Okay, I had a youth orchestra with Chester Griffin when I first came into the DeKalb County schools in 1983. It was 1985 that we formed the DeKalb Youth Pop Orchestra. And we played all different types of music, and I would arrange most of the music, all of the pop tunes, the gospel, the jazz, and all of that, R&B. Look, I would say hip-hop, but hip-hop wasn't around until just a little bit later. Well, I think hip-hop was around there in the mid-'80s. And then I decided I wanted the orchestra Well, I wanted to form an orchestra that wasn't just for DeKalb County students. I wanted students from Atlanta Public Schools, Fulton County, Gwinnett County, Cobb County, Clayton County, and all of that. And so I formed the William Grant Still Memorial Youth Orchestra, which was named after famed black composer William Grant Still, who wrote the Afro-American Symphony, the first black composer to have his symphony performed by a major symphony orchestra back in 1931. Wow. And then I've been in touch with the William Grant Still family. Of course, he's been deceased a long time. I kept in touch with his daughter, who owns and runs the William Grant Still Music, and she decided she wanted a foundation in his name, so I had to surrender the name of the orchestra and just changed it to Stillwater's Youth Sinfo-Nia. And I spell it Sinfo-Nia. Of course, the Nia means Nia is Nia, meaning purpose, a key Swahili term. And a sinfonia is a short symphony or a small chamber orchestra.
Why do you emphasize the music of black composers?
Oh, okay, because those of us, as Curtis Mayfield say, that are darker than blue would appreciate learning about black composers and the music that our composers have written for orchestra, and it has some elements of the blues in it. If you listen to William Grant Still's Afro-American Symphony, you hear some bluesy themes in there. And some of our other black composers have done that too, like, let's see, Samuel Coleridge Taylor, Ulysses K., Margaret Bonds, Florence Price, and let's see, there's a brother from the country of Guadalupe named Chevalier Joseph Bologna Le Chevalier, St. George's, or it was the Saint's George, and he wrote some Mozart-type pieces, but it still has some little black elements in there and everything. And it's a little known fact that Ludwig van Beethoven was a black man because his mother was a Moor from Spain.
Do you do any of his music?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yes.
Why would you say it's important for young people to play instruments and to play the type of music that you teach them?
Well, this is a foundation in classical music and on the stringed instrument, and there's not enough black people playing in the symphony orchestras that could make the money. The orchestras for years and years have discriminated against black players, and now they have this thing called a blind audition, where they cannot look at the person auditioning. There's 3 rounds of auditions, and if they make it through the first 2 rounds, they have to audition a 3rd time, but the contestant, the auditioning, has to be seen. I said, uh-oh, he's a black man, he's not going to make it in. Yeah, it's still discriminatory in that.
Even in 2018, it's still hard for brothers and sisters to get into these orchestras.
Yes, indeed, yes. So we have to form some of our own black symphony orchestras. Once upon a time in Atlanta, there was the African American Philharmonic Orchestra. We had a whole lot of people in there, a whole lot of black string players, and woodwinds, brass, and percussion as well. One concert, we accompanied singer Gene Carn.
Wow.
So John Peake was the conductor, and Tommy Stewart was also the conductor. And it was Tommy Stewart, who used to be assistant band director at Morehouse, to encourage me to go into music education. And look, I did 35 years into the school system. I took his advice, and I'm glad I did.
My brother, what are some of the upcoming events that you have coming up?
This coming Sunday, the 21st of October, we're going to do a tribute to Aretha Franklin, the concert called Respect, and we're going to play 3 of her tunes, her gospel tune, How I Got Over. Then we're going to play Respect and Until You Come Back to Me. That's going to be at 4 o'clock at First Congregational Church Commons, located at 125 Ellis Street, Atlanta, Georgia, 30303.
Is there a phone number that folks can contact you all at, or email address?
404-328-8255.
you have an email address?
Stillwaters, that's STILLWATERS 690 @gmail.com. It's $15 for adults, 10 for students. And what we do, of course, we pay the expenses of renting a place and things like that. But any donations above and beyond that, we put them towards scholarships for students to be a part of us that come from families, no-income families, or single-parent families of no income or whatever, so they can get an opportunity. We'll be actively looking for students like that would really like to commit to playing and attending both of our rehearsals each week, Monday nights and Saturday mornings.
And how can young people get involved in Sinfo-Nia, and what are the requirements?
We start string players, violin, viola, cello, and bass from the very beginning. So we have students that are on the beginning level, never played before, the intermediate level that has some experience, and the advanced level that have a lot of experience. And they could give us a call at 404-328-0840 or 404-428-3804 and get information. We'll email them a package. Our website is www.Sinfo-Nia, that's spelled SINFO-NIA.com. That's Sinfo-Nia.com.
Do you have any age restrictions, my brother?
We start as early as age 7. We go up to the age of 18 or high school until they graduate from high school. But we do accept high school graduates and college students as well. This is a good place to be if somebody is majoring in music education in college and want to teach orchestra. And it's even open to those college music education majors that teach band and chorus that would like to have that skill teaching of string instruments.
Brothers and sisters, you have been listening to Brother David E. Robinson III, also known as Brother Chijioke. He's the director of Sinfo-Nia Youth Orchestra that is made up of young orchestral musicians from all over the metro Atlanta area who perform a variety of multicultural music. If you'd like to help our young people at Sinfo-Nia, please go to their website at www.sinfo-nia.com and donate. And thank you for joining the Visions of Our People podcast. We ask that you share us with your friends and family and follow us on YouTube at Kafing More, and also follow us on Facebook at Promote the Vision. Join us again for Visions of Our People.
Thank you for joining us for Visions of Our People. We hope that our stories of commitment, perseverance, and triumph have inspired you to follow your vision of creating businesses, institutions, and services that uplift our brothers and sisters, serve our community, and make us the great people that our Creator made us to be. We wish you peace and blessings, and we invite you to join us again for Visions of Our People.